Ceremony of Bangladesh-India day-night test match in Kolkata on November 22 at the invitation of the Indian Prime Minister, President of the Board of Control for Cricket in India and West Bengal Cricket Association. After the meeting, Cabinet Secretary Khondokar Anwarul Islam briefed the media. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina urged the people, both male and female, to be aware that no child and woman become victim of torture. The Prime Minister was addressing a function as chief guest on the occasion of Begum Rokeya Day and distribution of Rokeya Padok 2019 at Osmani Memorial Auditorium in the capital this morning. At the function, the Prime Minister handed over Rokeya Padok 2019 to 5 eminent women for their outstanding contribution to women and social development. The recipients are Begum Selina Khalik, Principal Shamsun Nahar, Dr. Nurun Nahar Faizun Nisa, posthumous, Papri Boshu and Begum Akhtar Jahan. Pointing out that the government has enacted different laws and policies to check child and woman repression, the Premier said, only enacting laws is not enough. Awareness is also a must to prevent such torture. Sheikh Hasina said her government is doing everything necessary to materialize Begum Rokeya's dream of establishing women's rights. About the rights of women, the Prime Minister said desired development of the country cannot be possible, leaving half of the population behind.
শুধু আমাদের দেশে না, আমরা অনেক উন্নত দেশে দেখেছি, সব জায়গায় দেখেছি যে শিশু নারীদের উপর অত্যাচার নির্যাতন, এটা একটা মানসিক ব্যাধির মতো সমাজে ছড়িয়ে গেছে। আসলে নির্যাতন তো করে পুরুষরা, কিন্তু তাদের তো এটা ভাবা উচিত যে তার নিজেরও সন্তান আছে, কন্যা সন্তান আছে, সেই সন্তান যদি কারো দ্বারা নির্যাতিত হয় তখন তিনি কি চিন্তা করবেন বা ভবিষ্যতে তার কি চিন্তা হবে। সেজন্য একটা সচেতনতা খুব বেশি দরকার। এখানে নারী পুরুষ সবাইকেই এই সচেতন হতে হবে যে এই ধরনের নির্যাতনের শিকার যেন কেউ না হয়, তাদের জন্য সুরক্ষা থাকে, সেদিকে বিশেষভাবে দৃষ্টি দেওয়া দরকার। যে আজকে সারা বিশ্বে বাংলাদেশ যেমন অর্থনৈতিকভাবে অগ্রগতি লাভ করে একটা অবস্থান নিয়েছে, ঠিক নারী ক্ষমতায়ন, নারী সমতা, সেগুলির ক্ষেত্রেও কিন্তু আজকে বিশ্বে বাংলাদেশ তার একটা অবস্থান করতে সক্ষম হয়েছে এবং এই কাজ আমাদের অব্যাহত রাখতে হবে। আমাদের দেশটা এগিয়ে যাচ্ছে, এগিয়ে যাবে এবং সেখানে আমাদের নারী পুরুষ সবাই তারা সকলের সম্মিলিত প্রচেষ্টায় এই বাংলাদেশ আমরা গড়ে তুলব, ক্ষুধামুক্ত দারিদ্র্যমুক্ত একটি বাংলাদেশ, যে বাংলাদেশের স্বপ্ন দেখেছিলেন জাতির পিতা বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান।
State Minister for Women and Children Affairs Begum Fazilatun Nisa Indira presided over the function, while Secretary of the Ministry Kamrun Nahar delivered the welcome address. On behalf of Rokeya Padok recipients, Begum Selina Khalik spoke, expressing her feelings about receiving the award. Earlier, the Prime Minister inaugurated the modernization work of Osmani Memorial Auditorium, implemented by the Public Works Department under the Ministry of Housing and Public Works. A joint meeting of Bangladesh Awami League Parliamentary Board and Local Government Nomination Board was held at the Prime Minister's official residence, Ganabhavan, this evening. Awami League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was in the chair. Members of Awami League Parliamentary Board and Local Government Nomination Board were present.
President Mohammad Abdul Hamid came down heavily on evening courses in public universities, saying that a section of teachers had turned university into a business institutions, disrupting its overall academic environment. The President said this while addressing the 52nd convocation of Dhaka University at his central playground this afternoon. He said different public universities have opened many departments, evening courses, diploma courses and institutes. Expressing grave concern over academic environment in public university, the President said many public universities changes its look into private ones at night. The campus also becomes a fair in the evening. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid said a section of teachers are getting cash benefit turning the university into a business institution, but it cannot be accepted at all. He observed the coldness of some teachers in taking regular courses while they remain very serious to teach in the evening and diploma courses in private universities. President Abdul Hamid asked the university vice chancellors and teachers to ensure the proper use of each paisa of the university in an honest manner, noting that research is a very important and basic activity of a university. The president directed the university authority to consider research activities depending on whether it is fundamental research or a research merely for getting the promotion. Mentioning the recent untoward and unexpected incidents in different universities, the president said it has tarnished the image of the university and learners as well. On holding DU admission tests, Abdul Hamid suggested the VC and other concerns to arrange the admission test by December prior to admission test of other universities to avoid extra harassment of the admission seekers. Congratulating the graduates, he advised the students to become worthy citizens of the country and do something for their family members. Director of the Institute for Cosmic Ray Research of Tokyo University in Japan, Nobel laureate Professor Dr. Takaaki Kajita attended the program as the convocation speaker. Dhaka University Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Akhtaruzzaman and Pro Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Muhammad Samad also spoke at the convocation. The convocation speaker, Professor Dr. Takaaki Kajita, was conferred Doctor of Science degree during the convocation. A total of 20,796 students were conferred graduation, post-graduation, PhD and MPhil degrees. 76 students received gold medals for their outstanding academic results. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid urged the Bangladesh Competition Commission to be more active to prevent ill competition in markets. The President made the call when a delegation of the Competition Commission led by Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi submitted the annual report 2018-19 of the Commission at Bongo Bhavan today. Later, President's Press Secretary, Jainal Abidin, told that during the meeting, the delegation apprised the President of various aspects of the reports and activities of the Commission. The head of the state said the healthy competition can play a positive role to expand commerce and investment. President Abdul Hamid advised the concerned officials to create mass awareness among the investors, businessmen and people in this connection. Bangladesh Competition Commission Chairman Muhammad Mafizul Islam, Commerce Secretary Muhammad Jafaruddin, President Secretary Shamput Borua and Military Secretary Major General S.M. Shamimuzzaman were present at the meeting. Speaker Dr. Shirin Sharmin Chaudhuri has stressed the need for collective efforts of international and regional levels aiming to eliminate extremism for building a peaceful world, as the extremism is an enemy of civilization and humanity. The speaker said this while inaugurating the Anti-Extremism National Conference 2019 in Dhaka today. The speaker said all would have to come forward for eliminating extremism through forging social movement and raising mass awareness. Dr. Shirin Sharmin said Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has taken zero tolerance to combat extremism, adding that extremism should be wiped out by stopping finance for militancy. International Affairs Advisor to the Prime Minister, Dr. Gauhar Rizvi, and US Ambassador in Dhaka, Earl R. Miller, also spoke on the occasion. Head of the Counter-Terrorism and Transnational Crime Unit, Munirul Islam, gave the welcome address. Later, the speaker visited different mass awareness-related anti-extremism stalls.
Awami League General Secretary and Road Transport and Bridges Minister Obaidul Qadir has said after failing in everything, BNP has declared an undeclared war against the court. He said this while briefing the reporters at the Secretariat in Dhaka today. Obaidul Qadir said BNP's existence is now at stake due to weak leadership as the party is suffering from a crisis in stewardship. Replying to a query of the reporters about bringing changes in the General Working Committee in the upcoming Council of Awami League, Obaidul Qadir said there will be no change in the president post. He said Awami League President Sheikh Hasina can bring change in any other post for the sake of the party. Everyone will accept any decision of the party president, he added. And now on to international news. A momentous legal confrontation will take place at the UN's highest court in The Hague of the Netherlands tomorrow. The de facto head of government of Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, appears in person to talk for Myanmar against accusations of genocide. The claim that Myanmar's military carried out mass murder, rape and destruction of Rohingya Muslim communities has been brought by Gambia, a West African state and a member of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Gambia will urge the court to make an emergency declaration that Myanmar must halt a continuing genocide. There's been speculation that undisclosed arrest warrants may have been issued in relation to other legal proceedings against Myanmar. Aung San Suu Kyi, as effective head of government, is likely to be able to claim immunity from arrest. Meanwhile, Rohingya supporters said they were planning protests outside the court.
Back to national news. Bangladesh will step into the 5G era in 2020, leaving many countries of the world behind. Post and Telecommunications Minister Mustafa Jabbar disclosed this after a meeting with a US digital and cyber security company representatives at the Telecommunications Director in the capital today. He said many countries around the world are now following Bangladesh in observing Digital Day on different dates, which Bangladesh had declared for itself on December 12 in 2008. Chaired by the Post and Telecommunications Secretary Nurur Rahman, the meeting was attended by US cyber representatives and high officials of the ministry. Bangladesh Agricultural Economics Association BAEA had a view exchange with the visiting delegates of Harvard University of the USA at the Prime Minister's office today. Senior Research Fellow of Harvard University Democratic Governance and Innovation Unit Malcolm McPherson, Professor Anthony of International Affairs, Belfer Center for Science and International Affairs, Harvard Kennedy School Senior Fellow Iqbal Qadir attended the meeting. Sajjadul Hassan, BAEA President and Secretary to the Prime Minister's Office, Planning Commission General Economics Division Member, Senior Secretary Dr. Shamsul Alam, BAEA Secretary General Professor M. Kamruzaman were present on the occasion. The Harvard University delegation lauded the steps taken by Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina for global climate change adaptation. They stressed on innovating newer technologies to cope with global warming.
And now news on sports. Bangladesh bagged 5 more gold medals at the end of the 9th day of the ongoing 13th SA Games in Nepal today. They went on to win gold in all the 4 archery's individual events in Pokhara today, while the other one came from men's cricket. Bangladesh archery team created history as they won all the 10 gold medals in archery event. Bangladesh earned a total of 19 gold medals in the 13th SA Games, which is the highest gold winning record for Bangladesh in their SA Games history. The Yonex Sunrise Bangladesh International Challenge 2019 badminton tournament will begin tomorrow. A total of 168 competitors from 19 countries, including Bangladesh, will take part in the tournament. Bangladesh Badminton Federation (BBF) President and Information Secretary Abdul Malik said at a press conference held in Shohid Tajuddin Ahmed Indoor Stadium in the capital today. Information Secretary said the competitions of the senior category will be held from December 10 to 15, while junior category from December 17 to 22. BVF General Secretary Amir Hussain Bahar and Vice President Alamgir Hussain were present at the press conference. Information Secretary Abdul Malik said that this tournament is dedicated to the father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Information Secretary also said that Bangabandhu Badminton Tournament will be held with participation of 10 countries next year to mark Bangabandhu's birth centenary. And before we end tonight's news, another look at the headlines. Cabinet approves draft of President's first address to Parliament in 2020. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina distributes Begum Rokia Padak among 5 recipients for contribution to women and social development. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid asked teachers to properly carry out responsibility without marking universities' commercial institutions. Failing in every aspect, BNP now wages undeclared war on courts, comments Ubaidul Qadir. Hearing against Myanmar on Rohingya genocide begins at International Court of Justice tomorrow. Aung San Suu Kyi to defend her country in the court. Bangladesh bags 5 more golds in SA Games, today making tally 19. And Yonex Sunrise Bangladesh International Challenge Badminton Tournament starts in Dhaka tomorrow with over 150 contestants from 19 countries participating.
And that's all from our newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. And we invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla News. Until then, Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.